From GTA 5. Now today I'm going to be showing you basically what I find is an easy way to make money. It's not as fast as selling cars, but I find it's pretty effective. So as you can see, if I do this, I'm on a friend only session, which means only friends can join, and it's kind of like a private session, but instead of being invite only, friends can join. You can do this on invite only as well, because I've done it before earlier on today. Also, my mic broke yesterday, which is why I did not upload a video. So today I've got a new Turtle Beach headset, and I'm hoping that I'm more clear on it. Anyway, so to start, I have a hanger with a Pink Hind in, which I love loads and loads and loads, which is called the Savage on this game. So I'm going to spawn that, and it'll spawn just over there, next to one of the facilities you can get. I don't have the facility, but it'll still spawn over here, because it's one of the set aircraft spawn points in the game, right opposite my motorcycle clubhouse, which is called the Great Chaparral Clubhouse. So, one of my all-time goals, like for years and years now, has been to own a Pink Hind. The first game I had one on was, let me think, Ace Combat Assault Horizon. And I knew there was one on GTA, a Hind, which is this, aka the Savage. And I basically I've wanted to get it for quite a while. I got it recently, and it is a little underpowered, I will say. It explodes quite easy, and with vehicles like the Akula on the game, you die quite a lot. But I mean, like, I wish it was daytime so I could show you better. But I don't know, there's just something about the Hind, like the curvature of the cockpit and the like streamlinedness of it. Just something, I think it's a beautiful helicopter. And not only that, but like the Hind's been in use for years and years, because the underside here is heavily armoured, so most small arms fire will not even affect it. In real life, on GTA, yes it does. Kind of. But in real life it'll take like a lot of small arms fire. Like, most of it will just bounce off the bottom of it because the underside of a Hind is so thick in real life. But that's why the Hind actually outmatches the American Apache, because the big armor underneath, which makes it perfect for taking out troops, but it also comes equipped with like a stronger machine gun than the cannon, as they call it, than the Apache has, I think. And don't quote me to that, but I think it does. And it comes with rockets, which on GTA come in the form of homing missiles. I don't know, I just like, even in the Afghan war, the Hinds were bastards to take out. Pardon my French, but it's true. So okay, so I said I was going to teach you a way to make money if you had say like a helicopter with guns, or some kind of armoured, weaponized vehicle. The APC is okay for this, although the APC, I think my APC will eventually blow up. Oh, and there's a challenge for flying. So my APC would eventually blow up if it keeps taking damage. I've got, I was playing it earlier. On my other profile I have a Night Shark, and I found that the Night Shark, while the guns on the front are not the most powerful, it is quite armoured if you upgrade it, so you can like basically get shot at a shed load, and you can still like use the guns. And most of the, well, if you're in the city, most of these things that I'm going to do in a sec are in vehicles, and this is the Headhunter mission that I'm referring to, a CEO mission. And most of them are in vehicles, so if you just chase them with a helicopter that's got rockets, homing missiles, you can just keep shooting them, which makes it pretty easy. Or if you're in a, I mean, I forgot to VIP work, Headhunter is here. Now you do have to wait about 10 minutes per time of doing it, but it's still worthwhile doing because you get 25,000 each time. And the reason this is a friend-only session is so that random people don't join and try and blow me up, because random people's jobs would be to defend the targets. So anyway, I'm going to show you the Hind in combat. It's practically all pink, which is, like I say, something I've always wanted is a Pink Hind. And I do have one, as you can see, but they are not cheap. And welcome whoever's viewing. So anyway, I'm going to do the Headhunter missions now and show you a relatively easy way to make money. And by the way, the the cannons on this are explosive. As you can see. But the idea really that I find quite easy is just follow the targets in like a helicopter, or say like the Night Shark, and just keep shooting them relentlessly with missiles or with the machine guns on the Night Shark. I don't yet have a Night Shark on this. Okay, bye viewer. I don't yet have a Night Shark on this profile, but I'm either going to buy one with shark cards, or I'm going to save up for one soon by doing missions like this in the game. Yeah, I was just checking my mic was actually on. It is. Okay, good. So if we head to the first target, then, provided I don't crash, we see it's on the road down there, so if we lower a bit and get a wee bit closer, and regain control of the chopper. Because I mean, if you've got like a Hind and you do this on a friend-only session, or sometimes it's better for an invite-only session, but I left it open to give people the option to be part of the video. And you just basically fly past like that and missile the hell out of it. And even when they run away, the missiles lock onto the people, so you can just shoot their Securiserve bodyguards and them at the same time. The reason I like a chopper is because then, like, the police there that you see I locked onto, as long as you don't get 3 stars, there's no choppers that come after you. So they're really not much of a problem. So I find that I've done this, like, I'd say this is the 3rd or 4th time that I've done it in the Hind, in the Savage. And I feel that it is slightly easier in the Night Shark. But that's only because, like, the Savage is not, like, bulletproof properly. It can take a lot of damage, but it's not actually bulletproof. Whereas the Night Shark, if you upgrade it, does become practically bulletproof. So yeah. So I mean, like, the Hind is quicker to do it, and obviously because you've got missiles. So from that aspect, it can kind of be a little bit easier. That's Fort Zancudo. I do not want to go over that if I can avoid it. Just because if I go over Fort Zancudo, I will get the army after me, and then they send jets and stuff. And as good as I think the Savage is, unfortunately it can't hold up well against jets. Look at that, you can actually see the pink on the bottom. See, the pink on the bottom is more pink because the top, usually this is like a brown camo, so the pink I picked for the top is slightly tinted brown. But if you look at the guns and the bottom of it, they're actually proper Pista or Fista pink. So anyway, if we're close enough it should lock on. Try not... Ah yeah, I know where we are. I'll tell you what, I'll see if I can actually get them with the cannon, but that might be hard. Well, I hit someone. Actually, I got them with a cannon. Sweet. Let's See, the cannon's got area of effect. And like I say, in a real Hind, their bullets would not do much damage to this at all. But because this is a Savage and it's GTA, it actually does do a bit of damage. Unless that's someone else, someone must have bad internet. Viewers, if ever anyone's watching my videos or my streams and you want me to say hi, just feel free to comment and I'll say hi to you personally. I like to read my comments of everyone that comments on my videos, so if I see it I will read it out, unless of course if it's rude. If it's rude I won't be reading it out, and that's just that. There's not really much more I can say, but provided your comment's polite and it's not rude, I will do my best to read it out. There you go, that's another one dead. I mean, that's what I mean about this being quite easy to do it in this. I would also show you in an armoured vehicle, but... well, I have an APC actually. I could wait a couple of minutes for the next one and then do the APC. But then again, I might do that as a secondary stream. Like, I mean, that way the streams keep small and digestible. I know in the past I've done 5-hour long streams, and to be fair, that was because partially, see, like, I got 22,000 for that. That was part laziness on my part, because having to reset up a stream, I have to rewrite all my tags, all my description and all that. And I actually have started writing a proper description for each video. So like this one, this description goes on about the fact that I love Hind so much. But you'd have to read it to find out what it says properly, word for word. So yeah. Oh well, look, that's a perfect view. See if I can get it in the light. I'm going to take a screenshot. I don't want to crash into the wall, into the mountain, though. That would be bad. Okay. Do what I tell you. No, there. It wants to fucking... sorry. It wants to go back to the main camera, like, reset the camera, but I don't want it to. Wait, hang on. I just remembered there's a cinematic camera that should do what I want. No. I'm not having much luck there, am I? Cinematic camera does not want to do what I ask. I thought I got a decent one then. I'm better off just zooming in myself, doing it like this. Stop rotating, do what I say. If I keep tapping left on the analog stick. There. Okay, that should be 3 ones. Hopefully one of them will be decent. Like, I mean, like there, even with the wheels out, it looks cool. You put the wheels in. The landing gear, sorry, not wheels. I should know better. The landing gear. It's just so streamlined. I don't know what it is, I just love the Hind. It's by far the Bolingbroke Penitentiary, I don't want to go there. Bolingbroke, I don't know. Whatever it's called, I don't want to go there. Okay, so if we fly back over to the hangar. Actually, as a bonus thing whilst we're waiting, because I think we have to wait 5 to 10 minutes for the next one. Let's see. Headhunter, 7 minutes, okay. So I will, as a bonus, I will also show you my other 2 vehicles I have in my hangar. Oh, and I'll show you what this looks like inside. So you see cannon, and then there's the missiles. If I look around, you can't really see much. But this is the inside anyway. So the hangar's this way. I was trying to find one slightly more zoomed in than that, but there isn't one. A view screen that's zoomed in. I also did set all of these races to not show up. Let me just check something, because I noticed that a lot. Like, you go hide options, look. Jobs, races, they're all set to hide, but they're not actually hidden. Events. Oh no, I don't like that one. Hide that. Crate drop, armored truck, other. Movies, hide. So yeah, I don't know. They should be hidden, but they're not. But anyway. Oh, that's exceptionalist way. I've got a garage there. Exceptionalist way. A lisp. Excess. Excess. Flipsig. Exceptionalist's way. Exceptionalist way. Exceptionalist's way. And this is my hangar here. It's called... Just bear with me. Actually, I think it just says hangar. Yeah, it just says hangar, I can't tell you. It's like Los Santos International Airport, so it's like LSIA. Bear with me. LSIA hangar 17, I think. Yeah, A17, look. So anyway, I'm going to try and keep this below 30 minutes I think, and then I'll set up the next one. So as you can see... What the hell? Anyway, as you can see, this is the pink I'd like it to be. This one here. This one here. But because it's got like a brown tint to it anyway, it's this colour pink. I mean, there's the difference between the pink it should be and the pink it actually is. That pink's nicer. So if we look at my other vehicles, now this one is free for having the hangar, but I have upgraded it, so... Actually, do you know what? I'll show you the upgrades that you... Well, you can't do upgrades, but you can repaint this. You can't change the livery, which is the camo pattern. So if I go... I bought the airplane upgrade bay, or whatever you want to call it. So you can change your primary colour, say like... Your primary colour just chooses the colour of your livery. So I have my usual Fister pink with a salmon pink over the top as a pearlescent, but I actually was thinking of having Fister pink over the top so it's more closer. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, okay. So salmon pink and... no. Pearlescent normal metallic Fister pink, and pearlescent is also Fister pink, just to give it that extra tint of pink, because the standard livery makes it less pink, it makes it more browny, just to try and make it fit in a bit better with the secondary colour, which is the colour you see on the bottom. This colour. So I mean, as you can see, there are a whole range of options you can have. I have a friend who has this bottom bit really bright orange. Where is it? I don't know. It's somewhere anyway. Like a really bright in your face orange. That, he has the bottom like that. No, that one. Actually, I don't know. I think it's that one. And then he has the top blue. But as you can see, there are loads of colours you can put. Like, I'm not trying to sell you a Savage. Don't get me wrong. I love the Savage personally, but that's just because I love the Hindy as basically what the Savage is a Hindy. It's usually like that colour. Or a similar colour to that when you get it, and then I like made it pink. I mean, even purple looks kind of okay. With the pink, it's kind of a nice contrast. But I'm not satisfied unless it's completely pink, as you know. So that's mine anyway. There's not much you can do with that. So if I exit the aircraft and just skip Brucey's call, then I'll show you this Frogger I got as part of the Criminal Enterprises starter pack. Let me see this bit here. I think if someone sits in this side, they can rappel down if you're near the ground. I think that's what that is, like a rappel line. So they can rappel down to the floor on a rope. This side doesn't have one. So I don't know, I've had this ages, but I literally, about 20 minutes ago, or so, well this video is 20 minutes, so a bit longer than that. Quite recently, like today, like not long before I did the video, the one that I had, I got Pegasus to spawn it in out there. That looks weird, like I'm pointing into the middle of nowhere. Hang on. I got Pegasus to spawn it out there at the hangar, and then I just flew it in here and made it pink. This is kind of the same as the Savage. There's not much you can do to it except change the primary colour. So if I modify it, I can just respray the primary colour. So I went my standard, I'll go for all of them. And the secondary colour, the white stripe, is always that colour. But I'm not against blue, that looks quite nice. Even red would look good, and the purple. That was kind of sick. Sick in a good way. So I went for my standard metallic Vista pink, and then for pearlescent I went for salmon pink over the top, just to give it that really nice light pink shine to it when you're in the light, which is kind of hard to see. But literally that's all you can do with this one. So if I exit this one, like you see at the back, it's got kind of a darker pink, and then when the light hits it, it's a slightly lighter pink. Like a really princess baby pink. This one, I did go for the same colour scheme for this, but it's not really as obvious. So this is a Cuban 800. That one's called the Frogger. This one is free when you buy the hanger, and you can add bombs to it. So I haven't tried any of the others. I haven't tried explosive. I think explosive is just drops one bomb, probably a big bomb. Then incinerator probably drops a bomb that burns things in an area. Gas bombs their effects are kind of obvious, and cluster bombs drops a lot of small bombs, which I thought for me, who's not good at bombing, cluster bombs would be the easiest. Also, I found out you do actually run out of bombs for this. Oh yeah, you can see first person. So yeah, like this one's free, but it starts off with no bombs, and it costs quite a lot to add bombs, as you can see. 71,000 for that one, 80,000 for that one, 90,000 for that one, so this one must have been 100,000. So what I did was I went for my standard Vista pink, and then I had pearlescent salmon pink, which on this plane doesn't really add much. But I will show you the standard colour of this plane. So say like it has, as you can see, the bit that's still pink is the secondary colour, which is also Vista pink. And the bit that is white is the primary colour. So, kind of, I was tempted to have it like that, but I don't know. Maybe that one. I'm not sure though. See, that one kind of looks like, that one looks cleaner than that one does. Yeah, that one's brighter. Well, that one's only, is my pearlescent still pearlescent salmon? Well, actually, I've got a better idea. That would be salmon, which you can't really tell. But if I go for Vista Pink, you still can't tell. If I go for hot pink, that might work. I don't know. They're the same. Vista. That's probably a waste of money, but you know. I mean, yeah, this is a secondary colour that you see changing now. Just so you can see what pattern it would normally have. So that's basically what this one does. Since the Frogger doesn't do anything special, I'm going to leave that and I'm going to show you what this one's like. That doesn't really do anything. Okay, well, I mean, having the pearlescent is not very obvious. So this does not have any guns of its own, the Cuban. And originally it wasn't able to drop bombs. So as you can see, I actually have always liked this plane. I kind of feel it's a nice plane if you're just going for a relaxing drive or a fly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you me opening the bomb by holding the bomb bay by holding right on the D-pad. And if you see it says press X to drop a bomb, hold X to engage carpet bombing, and right closes. So this is dropping a bomb. I just dropped one. And then now if I press circle, cinematic mode is like bombing but E-view. So if I hold X now, you'll see me drop all the bombs. And that's carpet bombing. Your bombs don't cost money though. As long as you just fly back to your hangar, you can get more. So now I'm gonna land. Usually I'm pretty good at landing, but watch me mess up because I'm streaming. It's always the way. I don't know, that's not too bad. I think it potentially is better that it's not fully pink. Maybe I should have went the other way though and made the top white. But I don't know. That's the wrong hanger. Okay, well guys, this has been... Also, that helicopter there... not helicopter, it's a plane. That plane there, you can't store it in your hangar, so... If you're thinking you can buy the hanger and then just grab that and stick it in, I tried that earlier. It doesn't work. Unfortunately. So, yeah. I wish I had more, like, ideas of videos to do on this game, because I spend most of each day playing this game. I genuinely love this game, flipping loads. Oh, that looks sick. Just a nice shine on it. Well, actually... Perfect time for a screenshot. Oh, I just realised the screenshot. No, it's okay. The screenshot, even though I have the side bit on, I can edit that out. Click. You may as well get screenshots of all the cool planes. Actually, I'll take a screenshot of this one first. I love the colour of that and the little pattern on the side. I wish it had guns or something, because then it would make it more useful. Like, I'd have more reason to use it, because it's just so perfect colour-wise. Okay, my idea for this is that if I get in it, I get to take a better picture. Like that. Oops, I clicked to exit the aircraft. I would show you the rest of the hangar, but it's, aside from me picking the red floors, which was kind of expensive. I mean, I bought 8 million, that's how I, £8 million shark card, which was I think about $64.99 or something like that, which is kind of expensive, but I really wanted a Savage, so I needed the hanger to put the Savage in. So all I've really bought is I've bought the standard hanger, the red floor that you see, and I bought the little aircraft workshop. And there's a guy that stands in here and he's not here at the minute. I don't know why. He was in there a minute ago. Last time I came in, he was like lent here working on that. That's cool. Don't want the stream to get taken down for... I thought that it gave you this for free, but it doesn't. It's got no propellers. Oh, there he is.
Alright, boss. You seen the weaponized aircraft on Warstock? And that's some hardware I'd like to work on.
What, you mean like that? Yeah, you have worked on it, and you worked on that too. The Cuban, which is usually crap, but now it's a bomber. How about you work on this and give me it for free? That'd be cool. Yeah, basically this, I forget what it's called, but it's called a gyrocopter. Like, that's the type of helicopter it is. I don't know its actual name in the game. But anyway, you can buy that. They're used sometime as well, if you like. I suppose I can show you upstairs. I don't think there's anything up that side. There's two little rooms, but I don't think they do anything. I should have called this and hangar. Hangar basics or something. Is this it? Yeah, this is it, okay. So like I say, I haven't bought any of the upgrades to make this place look nice yet. Yeah, I still bought security cameras. Okay. I guess I just bought them because I thought it'd be cool. I don't think... Oh, there is one exterior. So that's the back. I think I moved it. So you have main hangar again, and the exterior, which is the back of it, is it not? Like, that camera isn't much use. Oh, that one's useful. That's the camera I wanted. So that's the idea of the security cameras is that if someone's waiting outside your hangar for you, you can check the cameras and watch them until they disappear. And this one I think is just above the door. So yeah, I forgot I'd even bought that. I've never ever used it. And this room here is, as far as I can tell, it has no purpose. Except getting me trapped. That doesn't lead anywhere, okay. So basically, the only thing I have to be in a public session to use this. If you're in a public session, you can click on this computer and you can get like paintings for the walls and stuff, like posters. But this is the bog standard crap office for the aircraft hangar. Because they're expensive and like they don't really serve a purpose aside from looking good. And I don't, although I spend a lot of money buying cars on the game, I'm not exactly made of money, so I can't always afford to upgrade. But you use this computer and you can go get supplies and stuff. And then I think you turn the supplies into stuff that you can actually sell. And one of that little helicopter over there, the tiny gyrocopter, is one of the helicopters you use to sell it. Anyway guys, I don't really know what kind of video to do today, so I was just making this one as a short, like, hopefully it helps somebody, but if not, I hope at the very least it just entertains somebody. Or someone has some sort of interest in it. God, that sounds needy. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Remember what I always say about being nice to each other and making the world a nicer place. Even if it's just saying hello to somebody you usually ignore. Because the smallest things can make the smallest things can make a big difference, so... My throat is really dry. Sorry for my voice being bad. But yeah, the smallest act of kindness can sometimes make a massive difference to people's lives. So if you can make somebody's life nicer, then please do. Oh, here guys, actually before I let you go, I have something cool to tell you. My name in Italian, Pinky, is Rosia. So if ever you see me like write, say like I'm making a castle or something and I call it Fort Rosia, basically Rosia is just Pinky in Italian. And since some ancestor of mine is a Romany gypsy, I have some Italian blood in me, as well as English blood. So I think that makes me like a quarter Italian, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so that's why I learned what my name was in Italian. So yeah, Rosia, that's my name in Italian. And guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, hope it was helpful. Be nice to each other. If you can, even for a small act, try and make someone else's day a little bit nicer. Try and do something selfish. Sorry, that was wrong. Try and do something selfless once a day if you can. Even if it's something small, like open a door for somebody. Like, if someone opens a door for me, I realize it's a small thing, but I'm so grateful for them for taking their time out and having manners and opening the door for a lady. Or at least a girl. The lady part still was standing. But anyway. So guys, if you can, make someone's life a little nicer. And yeah, stay awesome, stay kind to each other. I love you all, hope to see you in the next video. I don't know when that is, but today or tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, bye guys. I forget how to end it. I don't know, I always do that, but anyway. Bye guys.